For this video, pag-uusapan po natin ang expenses or major basic expenses dito sa Singapore. So if you're someone who is coming here soon, or maybe nandito na, kakarating lang, or maybe you're just curious about magkano yung cost of living dito, this video is for you, so keep on watching. Hi everyone! Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Carla. I do unboxing and review videos, so you can check that out. And I also do some contents regarding living and working here in Singapore. So if you haven't done yet, please subscribe to my channel, The Cart Avenue, and also click the notification bell so updated lagi. Just to be clear, yung information na i-share ko sa inyo, yung mga numbers, based yun sa personal experience ko. Based yun sa personal budget ko and expenses. And I also ask few of my friends. So, kinukuha ko yung average. So, please don't expect to be the same with other people. Alright? So, let's stop wasting time and let's get into it. Sa budget ko, ito yung pinakamalaking expense, ang accommodation, ang house. This is Singapore, usually ang arrangement is you live in a flat with other people, with your friends maybe, or other people that are looking for someone to live with them. I know that sa isang flat, may maximum talaga na 6. So, hindi pwede na kayong lahat sa flat para makasave. Sa isang flat para makasave. All I know is 6 yung mostly na mga flat dito sa Singapore. I am not sure kung may iba na lalagpas ng 6, but commonly, 6 yung maximum. On average, based sa mga kilala ko and experience na din, you can have a solo room, ikaw lang mag-isa sa room for around 600 to, may 500 yata, but yeah, okay, let's say 500 to 700 Singaporean dollars. So, that's around 22,000 pesos. May iba din na nag-sharing sila, so sa isang room, may dalawang occupants. So, you will divide, for example, 600 by 2, so you will only have to pay 300. So, that's cheaper, of course, kasi may ka-share ka. Pero if you are more comfortable living alone in one room, of course, you have to pay more. So, you pay the whole amount. I know these numbers sound very expensive, 22,000, tapos isang room lang yan, hindi yan buong flat, 11,000, tapos may ka-share ka, yung ganon. But trust me, if you are having a good job and a good salary, yung 600, 700, okay na yon. Tapos, hindi naman sobrang liit ng rooms dito. Enough naman siya. Justified naman yung 500, 600, 700 mo. Don't worry. Next, we have water and electricity. I'm not sure with other houses, but for us, our water and electricity are billed together. On average, I think nasa 170, 160 yata yung monthly namin. That's around 5 to 6,000 pesos, which is, I think, is very cheap because yung total bill, i-divide pa namin. 3 kami dito sa bahay, so we will divide that by 3, which will give us around 1,800. Around 1,800 or 900 each, which is, now that I think of it, parang ang mura. Kasi nung nasa Cebu pa ako, yung bill ko sa electricity alone is like mga 2,500. Tapos wala pa yung water. I just realized. May mga kaibigan ako na mas cheaper yung electricity nila kaysa sa amin. So, ang mura pala. Mas mura pala dito yung electricity. Next, you have your home internet connection. I'm not sure with other people, but sa amin is we pay $49. Ang fast ng internet, hindi ka manghihinayang sa binabayaran mo. Tapos 49, i-divide pa yan by 3. Sa amin ha. So, kung mas marami kayo, mas cheap yung home internet nyo. Sa amin, 3 kami. So, 49, divide mo yun by 3, it's around 20, 16, $17. So, yun yung monthly expense mo for your accommodation. You add your rent, water, and electricity, your home internet. So let's say 650, yun yung final amount na binabayaran mo every month. Which is, so that's around 23,000 pesos. I'm not sure kung tama yung mga pagko-convert ko, but I'm just giving an estimate here. Around 23,000 for your accommodation, which is, you can still bring that amount down. If you want, you can live with other people in one room, or you can find another flat that's cheaper, even solo. So there's always a way for you to fit your expenses based on your salary. Next, we have mobile internet or data plan. Almost all people, we live our lives every day with internet on our phone. So, parang for me, ang hirap lumabas ng bahay na walang internet. So, I need internet. I mean, personally, I need internet on my phone. There are a lot of companies here that offer bundles for your phone and your data plan, just like what we have in Philippines. Pero ako, since may phone na ako, I did not get the bundle. I just have the data plan. Just to give you an idea, I pay $25 for a 13 gig data monthly. So that's around 900. And I never ever finished the 13 gig sa isang month. Kasi pagdating dito sa bahay, may internet. Pagdating sa office, may internet din. So, talaga hindi nagagamit yung internet. Which is still good because whenever you need it, it's there. Kasi mas mahirap, di ba, na kung kailan mo kailangan, wala. So, kailangan ready ka lagi. I mean, for me, if I go out, I really need internet, especially kung kailangan kong tingnan kung ano yung bus yung sasakyan ko or saan ako pupunta. Or, for example, maliligaw ako. So, kung walang internet, parang, mama, saan ako pupunta? Yung ganon, mga ganon. Tapos, random searching, music, yung mga ganon, mga chuchu sa buhay. So, yung internet, I think, I mean, for me, it's basic. I mean, it's a basic expense for me. Next, we have transportation. So, I am going to share with you information about the pre-pandemic life. Yung nasa-travel pa ako papuntang office. Kasi ngayon, work from home na, hindi na ako lumalabas. Except on weekends, some weekends, not every weekend. So, medyo hindi realistic yung example ko if for this time na budget. So, before, nagtatap up ako sa EasyLink ko kasi EasyLink yung gamit yung card. For $50 in 1 month, back and forth, home to office, office to home. May activities pa sa weekend. So, minsan nauubos ko yung 50, I think, and then minsan, hindi rin. So, on average, 50 yung kailangan ko. Mga around 1.8. 1.8! I think, oh my God, I think yung nasa Cebu pa ako, mas mahal yung transportation ko. Ang dami kong racket sa Cebu. Ang dami kong mga sidelines. So, wala akong medyo time na talagang mag-commute. Kasi yung bahay to office ko before, aabot ng 2 hours pag mag-commute ako, mag-jeepney, ganon. So, I have to take a cab. Or mag-grab, or ano pa yung isa, nakalimutan ko. Uber. May Uber pa noon. Ay, may Uber pa ba ngayon? Sure. So, nagbabayad ako around 200. One way lang yan ha. Tapos, i-multiply mo yun ilang beses sa isang month ako nag-Uber or you're nag-Grab or nagta-taxi. So, that's, I think, more than 1.8. So, I think ito yung something na I find very amazing since I moved here sa Singapore. Kasi ang mura ng transportation. Tapos, very comfortable pa yung sinasakyan mong bus, kasi bus dito, and MRT. So, very comfortable. Except na siguro kung rush hour, of course, hindi ka makakaupo or medyo masikip sa bus or sa MRT. Pero, I still think it's still a lot better. Kasi, tapos sure din yung time mo. Yun yung nagustuhan ko. Kasi, on time yung bus, na babudget mo yung time mo. Kasi alam mo, this time may sasakyan ka. Dito kasi wala ng taxi-taxi. Hindi na kami nagta-taxi kasi super mahal. Nagta-taxi lang kami very, very minsan. Very minsan. For example, bumibili kami ng madami tapos hindi namin kayang dalhin siya sa bus or MRT. Yun, nagta-taxi kami. Or for example, nagpunta kami sa kaibigan namin tapos super late na. Wala ng bus, wala ng MRT, wala ng masasakyan. So yun, nag-grab na. Or papuntang airport. Ganon. So mga, very rare occasions na nagta-taxi. Most of the time, all the time, naglalakad or MRT and bus. Next is we have food and your groceries. Very important. I think this is the most important expense that you have to allocate in your budget. I know this is harder to share because iba-iba naman tayo ng choices when it comes to food. But to give you an example, I will give you an average of our own expenses. Please don't judge if it's too expensive or if you find me cheap when it comes to food. But yes, for reals, ito yung budget ko sa pagkain. Here in SG, I live with my boyfriend, Michael. So, nasa isang bahay lang kami. Our budget for food is isa lang. So, share kami. Most of the time, or 90% of the time, we cook and just eat at home. Cooking your food at home is a very helpful and cost-efficient, especially kung may kasama ka sa bahay. Kasi pwede kayong mag-share, especially sa groceries, pwede kayong maghati dun sa grocery expenses. On average, we spend around $70 to $80 kung nag-grocery run kami. So, included na dun yung mga pork, fish, vegetables, fruits, yung mga ganon. So, we do that for like maybe 3 to 4 times a week. 3 to 4 times a month. So, multiply mo yung 70 times 4, so you have 280. So, 280 per month yung budget namin sa pagkain. Of course, may ibang times din nag-grocery kami na aabot or lalagpas ng 100, like maybe 120, yung ganon. Only when we need to replenish, like for example, our toiletries, our bath essentials, or mga housekeeping stuff, yung mga ganon, or yung for laundry stuff, detergents. So, hindi mo naman binibili yon every month, diba? Every 2 months or 3 months yata, which is very normal. So, let's say 300 monthly budget for food and then divide natin yan by 2. That makes 150 each person. So, how much is 150? It's around 5K yata. 150 in a month for food. Yeah, I think it's pretty reasonable. I think that amount is just it's just okay. When it comes to food, really, we are not that tight. Medyo lax yung budget namin when it comes to food. Kasi kailangan natin kumain ng healthy, kailangan lagi tayong malakas, hindi tayo pwedeng pa-instant lagi, hindi pwedeng canned foods lagi, or like junk foods. We have to keep ourselves healthy kasi ang hirap magkasakit dito sa malayong pamilya natin. Tapos kung mag-isa ka lang, walang mag-aalaga sa iyo when you're sick. So, it's very important to keep ourselves healthy. So, eat healthy foods. Pag nagkasakit ka dito, parang mas nagkakasakit ka knowing na ikaw lang yung mag-isa, wala yung pamilya mo. So, to avoid that situation, kain ka ng mabuti, okay? If you don't want to cook your food at home, may options naman din. So, for example, kung kakain ka sa labas, for example, sa hawker centers, ito yung like karinderya, joke. Para siyang mga different stalls, parang yung food court sa SN, yung ganon, para siyang food court, pero different, hindi siya necessarily sa mall. Anywhere can have a hawker centers. There are hawker centers that you can have a meal as low as $2.50. So, mga around 90 ba yun? Pero may ibang hawker centers din na medyo mahal. I've tried before, yung company ko before nasa like business district siya. Hindi ako makakahanap ng $2.50. So, yung average na lunch ko before, yung hindi pa ako nagbabaon is around 5. Mga 5 to 6 talaga, which is 180, which is, I think, it's still reasonable naman. Masarap naman yung food, marami naman yung food, nabubusog ka naman, so I think it's okay. So yun, kung yung budget mo for your food is around like mga $5, tapos ilang beses kang pakain, maybe 2 or 3, multiply mo yan by 30, yan yung budget mo for your entire month's food. But I think you would save a lot if you cook at home, based on my experience. That's all I want to share with you today. I don't want to make this video too long. My main goal is to give you an information or an idea kung magkano yung cost of living dito sa Singapore. That may give you a guide kung magkano yung asking salary mo dapat, or maybe kung yung salary na binibigay sa'yo is enough ba para makasurvive dito. If you have any questions about the things that I just mentioned or anything else related to working and living here in Singapore, you can always drop a comment down below and I will try to answer them on a separate video because I promised myself that I'm going to create more videos related to this. So make sure you are subscribed and pakiclick na din yung bell button para updated lagi. Thank you so much for staying with me until the end of this video and kita-kits tayo for the next one. Bye-bye! Ingat!